Life is full of challenges, we all face them. Big or small, they test our strength. But it's not about avoiding these hurdles. It's about how we respond to them. This is where resilience comes in. Resilience is our ability to bounce back, to stand tall in the face of adversity, to keep moving forward when everything seems to be pushing us back. Resilience isn't something we're born with. It's a skill we can develop. Like a muscle, it grows stronger with use. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to build our resilience, to become stronger, to become better versions of ourselves. The stories of those who've overcome great odds inspire us. They show us what's possible. These stories remind us of our own strength. They show us that we're capable of more than we think, that we can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles, that we can turn our pain into purpose, our struggles into strength, our challenges into triumphs. These stories are beacons of hope in a sometimes dark world. In this essay, we'll explore real stories of resilience. We'll meet people who faced incredible challenges, who refused to give up, who found ways to not just survive, but thrive. Their journeys weren't easy. They faced setbacks and doubts, but they persevered. And in doing so, they not only changed their own lives, they inspired others to do the same.
Sarah's story begins on the streets of Chicago. At 16, she found herself homeless. Her parents, struggling with addiction, couldn't care for her. She slept in parks and abandoned buildings. She was hungry, cold, and alone. But Sarah refused to let her circumstances define her. She knew education was her way out, so she kept going to school, even when she hadn't eaten, even when she hadn't slept. Every day was a struggle, finding food, staying safe, keeping up with schoolwork. But Sarah had a dream. She wanted to go to college, not just any college. She set her sights on Harvard. It seemed impossible. A homeless girl from Chicago at an Ivy League school? But Sarah didn't let that stop her. She studied harder than ever. She sought help from teachers and counselors. She applied for every scholarship she could find. Against all odds, Sarah was accepted to Harvard with a full scholarship. It was a dream come true. But the challenges didn't end there. Sarah felt out of place. She struggled with imposter syndrome. She wondered if she really belonged. But she remembered how far she'd come. She used those memories as fuel to push herself harder, to prove she deserved to be there. Today, Sarah is a successful lawyer. She works with homeless youth, helping them find their own paths out of poverty. Her journey wasn't easy. There were times she wanted to give up, but she didn't. She kept pushing, kept believing in herself. Her story shows us the power of resilience, the importance of education, and the impact one person can have when they refuse to give up on their dreams.
Michael's story is one of redemption. For years, he battled drug addiction. It cost him everything: his job, his family, his self-respect. He hit rock bottom when he found himself in jail, facing years behind bars. It was there, in that dark cell, that Michael made a decision. He decided to change, to fight his addiction, to reclaim his life. The road to recovery was tough. Michael faced withdrawal symptoms, cravings, self-doubt, but he persevered. He joined a recovery program in prison. He attended every meeting, did every exercise. He started to understand his addiction, its roots, its triggers. He learned coping mechanisms, ways to deal with stress and negative emotions without turning to drugs. As Michael worked on himself, something unexpected happened. He discovered a new purpose. He wanted to help others battling addiction. He started sharing his story with fellow inmates, offering support and encouragement. He saw the impact his words had, how they gave hope to those who felt hopeless. It gave Michael a sense of purpose he'd never had before. Upon release, Michael continued his mission. He became a certified addiction counselor. He started speaking at schools and community centers, warning young people about the dangers of drugs, offering hope to those struggling with addiction. Today, Michael runs a successful recovery program. He's helped hundreds of people reclaim their lives. His story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to change, to find purpose, to make a difference. Section 4. Strategies for Success, Lessons from Resilient Individuals. The stories of Sarah and Michael offer valuable lessons. They show us strategies for overcoming challenges. One key strategy is goal setting. Both Sarah and Michael had clear goals. Sarah wanted to go to Harvard. Michael wanted to overcome his addiction. These goals gave them direction, something to strive for, even when things got tough. Another crucial strategy is seeking support. Neither Sarah nor Michael did it alone. Sarah reached out to teachers and counselors. Michael joined a recovery program. They understood that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, of wisdom. It's recognizing that we all need support sometimes, that we're stronger together than we are alone. Persistence is another key strategy. Both Sarah and Michael faced setbacks, moments of doubt, times when giving up seemed easier than going on. But they didn't quit, they kept pushing, kept trying. They understood that failure isn't final. It's just a step on the path to success. Each setback was a lesson, an opportunity to grow stronger, to become more resilient. Finally, both Sarah and Michael found purpose in their struggles. They used their experiences to help others. This gave meaning to their pain. It turned their challenges into something positive, something that could benefit others. Finding purpose can be a powerful motivator. It can help us push through even the toughest times, because we know our struggles aren't in vain. They're part of a bigger picture, a greater purpose. Section 5, the mindset shift. Transforming challenges into opportunities. A key aspect of resilience is mindset, how we view our challenges. Sarah and Michael both underwent significant mindset shifts. They stopped seeing themselves as victims. They started seeing themselves as survivors, as fighters. This shift in perspective was crucial. It empowered them. It gave them agency, control over their lives and their futures. They also learned to view challenges differently, not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming stronger. This doesn't mean they enjoyed their hardships, but they found value in them. They used them as fuel, as motivation to keep pushing forward, to become better versions of themselves. Another important mindset shift was focusing on what they could control. Sarah couldn't control her family situation, but she could control her efforts in school. Michael couldn't change his past, but he could shape his future. By focusing on what they could influence, they avoided feeling helpless. They took action, made progress, even in small steps. Lastly, both Sarah and Michael developed a growth mindset. They believed in their ability to learn, to improve, to change. They didn't see their abilities or circumstances as fixed. They saw them as fluid, as changeable through effort and persistence. This belief was powerful. It gave them hope. It motivated them to keep trying, to keep learning, to keep growing, no matter what challenges they faced. Section 6, Inspiring Others. The ripple effect of resilience. The impact of resilience extends beyond the individual. When we overcome challenges, we inspire others. We show them what's possible. Sarah's story inspires homeless youth. It shows them that their current circumstances don't define their future, that with hard work and determination, they can achieve their dreams, no matter how big those dreams might be. Michael's journey gives hope to those battling addiction. It shows them that recovery is possible, that it's never too late to turn your life around, to find purpose and meaning. His story challenges the stigma around addiction. It shows the human face of recovery, the potential for change that exists in everyone, no matter how far they've fallen. These stories create a ripple effect. Those inspired by Sarah and Michael go on to inspire others. They share their own stories of resilience, of overcoming challenges. This creates a cycle of inspiration, of hope. It shows us that our struggles have meaning, that by overcoming them, we can help others do the same. This is the true power of resilience. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about using our experiences to make a difference, to create positive change in the world. When we share our stories of resilience, we light the way for others. We show them that they're not alone, that they too can overcome their challenges, that they too can turn their pain into purpose, their struggles into strength, their challenges into triumphs.